Okay, guys, part 2 on samples and population. We're going to talk about unbiased and biased. An unbiased sample is representative, that's a long one, of a population. It is selected at random. These are the things that we're going to look for to determine if something is biased or unbiased. And it is large enough to provide accurate data. Every part of the population has to have an equal chance. So, unbiased, we're looking for random, large, and equal chance. All parts have to have an equal chance of being represented. An unbiased, a biased, not unbiased, a biased sample, there's some favoritism somewhere in there. There is something other than just a straightforward answer going on. It is not representative. Okay, example 1. You want to estimate the number of students in a high school who ride a bus to school. Which sample is unbiased? So which sample would we want to use? 4 students in the hallway? Well, remember we said we wanted to have something large. So 4 students in the hallway of a high school, that is probably too small, right? All students on the soccer team. Well, that's just biased because it's only the soccer team. So we're restricting ourselves. We're not getting everybody in there, just the soccer team. 50 12th grade students. Well, that's going to be not very many, but it's also biased that is just 12th grade. And kind of think about 12th grade students are probably driving home, so there's something else there going on. But 100 students at random during lunch, everybody's going in the lunchroom. That's not like restricted to any group. It's a good size, and it is definitely random. Okay, things that we are looking for. All right, example 2. You want to estimate the number of books students in your school read over the summer. You survey every 4 student who enters the school. Well, that's over 20, that is 25% of your school, so it's pretty good. And it's random. We're not looking at any particular group. Everybody that's at the school comes through the front door, so that's a pretty, whoops, Miss Graham circled the wrong one. That is unbiased. We want that. All right, example 3. You want to estimate the number of people in a town who think that your park needs to be remodeled. You survey every 10th person who enters the park. Well, every 10th person kind of means 10%, which is kind of small. But you're surveying only the people in the town who go to the park already. So since they are people who go to the park, we have a bias. All right, guys, that was part 2.